Hello, everyone, and welcome to our special webinar. My name is Scott Carr, District Governor for 2017-18 for Rotary District 5340, and the moderator for today's webinar. We are very excited to be having this District Grants Training webinar with your host, Marta Knight. Marta is the chair of the District Grants Subcommittee in District 5340, and she's just a terrific resource on the process of writing, preparing, and submitting district grants. Today's webinar is designed for Rotary members that are interested in taking part in the district grants process during the 2017-18 year. Please note that today's webinar will be recorded so that those who were unable to attend can get some useful information on the district grants process. So at this point, let me turn over the microphone to Marta Knight, Grant Subcommittee Chair for Rotary District 5340. Marta, take it away.
Thank you, Scott. I'm happy that all of you are able to join us. So here we go. The objectives of our training today is we're going to cover the Rotary Foundation and foundation grants. We're going to talk about how the foundation is funded, and I'm going to share with you the district policies for this coming year, and I'm going to walk you through the life of a district grant using our grant website. So what is the Rotary Foundation? The Rotary Foundation is a 501c3 that funds all the good works of Rotary International beyond the club level. It is entirely funded by donations, not from district or Rotary International dues. And the money is managed by our Rotary District Foundation Committee, which is chaired by Janice Kerr, and the chairs of the Grant Subcommittee, Stewardship, Polio Plus, Fundraising, and the current district governor-elect, and the district governor nominee. All of us participate in this committee. So what are district grants? District grants fund small-scale, short-term projects and humanitarian activities that address the needs in our communities and communities abroad. The grants are simple, they're flexible and innovative, and they're smaller activities and projects, and several clubs can work together on a joint grant. What is the importance of district grants? The foundation grants are the backbone of how Rotary does humanitarian work across the globe and in our local communities. Grants put a face on the work of Rotary. Involvement in grants has been shown to increase club participation and feeds into the increased Rotary Foundation giving. And service is why people want to join and stay in our Rotary clubs. So where do the funds come from for district grants? DDF, that's the magic word, District Designated Funds. Half of the monies that our district Rotarians donated 3 years ago to the World Fund via annual giving through every Rotarian every year, Paul Harris Fellows, Paul Harris Society, and sustaining members, the money is tallied and they come back to be spent directly by our district. The money that is spent on grants is called DDF, or District Designated Funds. The total amount of district grants by all the participating clubs in the 2016-2017 Rotary year were 65 grants, with a total DDF of 112,225. And the total budget for the grants, including club contributions, was 275,445. For the incoming Rotary year 2017-2018, the total DDF we will have available is a little bit more. It's going to be 130,173. Here's some examples of the district grants that were done this past Rotary year. Clean water filters in Fiji, special instrumentation for orthodontic surgery for children, RILA, LEAD, and Model UN scholarships, medical mission to the Philippines, robotic high school team electronic components, Stop Hunger Now, dry meals shipped around the world, orphanage beautification in Valle de Guadalupe in Baja, all-terrain wheelchairs in Costa Rica, dictionaries and reading books for Title I schools, and bikes for kids. So here's the district general grant guidelines. Your grants can be local or international. The grant must be financially sustainable and be maintained after it's completed. The DDF must be matched dollar for dollar by the clubs participating. The clubs must adhere to the yearly district policies for the Rotary Foundation grants that is set up by the district governor and the district foundation committee. And Rotary district grants are not required to fall into one of the areas of focus. The district grants are audited every year. The audit committee meet with the Rotary Foundation treasurer, and they review the district foundation bank statements, verifying that the grants were paid to the clubs. They review the website documentation and the history log that you input and the photos of the completed grants. It is very important that all of the grants be documented properly. The grants are then sent to the Rotary Foundation for them to audit and approve. So here's the policies for the 2017-2018 year. The sponsoring club must be current on grant reporting for previous grant, as well as current on Rotary International and district dues. This is very important because we have to audit the grants before the year is over. And 2 club members must attend district grant seminar on March 18th at our district training assembly. And by you attending the webinar today, that will count for your club getting qualified. And the district designated funds are a 1-to-1 match of the club. And this year, the grants that your club can receive can total $3,500 per club. And you can spend this money on 1 or more projects. And the minimum project size is $500. Clubs are encouraged to partner with other clubs to create larger projects. And the district grant applications must be completed at www.matchinggrants.org on or before August 1st, 2017. The projects will be evaluated by the Foundation Committee on a combination of individual merit and club annual fund contribution history. The grants will be awarded at the District Foundation meeting, which will be held after August 1st this year. And the final reports to close district grants are due April 1, 2018. It's very important that you close your grants and report them by then so that we can be ready for our district audit. And all district grants are subject to the Rotary Foundation final approval. So how does the club prepare for a district grant? Well, the first thing you do is your club board identifies a project that your club wants to sponsor. Then you build a budget for all of your expenses. Then the club determines the amount of money that your club will provide for the grant. Then you decide if you want to invite other clubs to participate. Make sure you get the correct email and contact information from them. And identify a club member who will be the contact person and the record keeper for your grant. And become familiar with the terms and conditions for Rotary Foundation district grants, which can be found in our district website. So let's get started and put in a grant. So this is what the website looks like, matchinggrants.org. And you're going to click on district grants. Once you get to the website, click the Help tab. That's the first thing you should do. And it's going to show you everything about the website, frequently asked questions, quick tips, and the signature process. So here is the Help tab. You can see that. And then you can see all the different tabs that I described to you. So here's a sample of how does it work. Here's a sample of frequently asked questions. Here's a sample of the quick tips. It has about 12 different quick tips. So let's get started. You're going to submit your grant. So you're going to go to the top of the page and click where the red arrow and it says submit project. So I'm going to go through this section by section. The top section is going to ask you for what's the title of your project, what country is it going to be in, the location, the city, and this is very important. Make sure you pull down on the drop down and identify it as a 2017-2018 grant. Then you're going to click what area of focus will your grant be a part of. The next, it's going to say what kind of it's going to ask you for the activity. Is it community development? Is it education? Is it food? Is it health? Or is it water? And select the one that closely matches your project. Then you're going to have to write a short project summary. Use short sentences, and it's going to ask you what activity is being funded and who is benefiting from the activity. The name and location of the project. And for an example, you're going to put 5 computers provided to schools for a computer lab serving children in Ecuador. Then it's going to ask you for a project description. Again, use short sentences and what needs have been identified by your project. How will your project meet those needs? And what is the timeline for your project? And please specify what the project funds will be used for. And very important, how will your club members be involved? Next section, it asks you for the district number, the name of your club, the contact name, and the email. And then we're going to go to the project budget. The budget, first you put in the total budget, which includes the club contribution as well as the DDF, the district contribution. Many times clubs match more than the 3,500. They might match with 5,000. So the total project would be 8,500. But you need to separate what money comes from the club and what comes from the district designated funds. And again, it's very important to have the correct updated contact person email address. All the grant communication will be sent to that club member. Payment information. The grant payments will be made directly to the club, not to the institutions involved in the grants. So again, complete contact, phone number, emailing address. We need all of that information for paying you for the grant. And the grant payments are now going to be deposited directly to your club bank account. So we have a form I'm going to show you where you have to put in the name of your bank, the account number, whether it's checking or savings, and the bank routing information. So here's a sample of the form that you're going to complete, and it's going to be signed by the primary contact person and your club president. When you finish completing this form, you're going to mail it to the Rotary District Office. Attention, Rotary Foundation Committee. Previously, we were sending clubs directly to checks directly to the clubs, but we have chosen to direct deposit the money. It's a lot safer and quicker for your clubs. Then next on the application is you have to check off that you agree to certify that the project fits within the guidelines of the Rotary Foundation mission statement, which is to enable Rotarians to advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the improvement of health, excuse me, the support of education, and the alleviation of poverty. The next step is the signature process. Once you have filled in all the blanks on your application, the club needs to be signed. So you have to have the correct email for the club president and the contact person. The grant needs to be signed by 2 people in your club. So go to the help page and click the signature process. There, you're going to learn about starting the signature process, signing your project, and let's say you want to add someone else to the grant, it'll show you how to add, or if you want to remove somebody, or everything during the process of signatures, go to the help page. Now, at this time, the District Foundation Committee members, we should not appear for signatures at this time. If we do appear, you have to remove us. So here's what the signature process page looks like, and it's right there. You just click on the tab, and it'll talk to you about starting the process, signing the projects, removing or adding signatures. Very self-explanatory. So your grant is complete, and you're ready to submit it. So once the whole format has been completed with the correct information, the box checked, and all the signatures complete, you can click Save and Submit your grant. The District Foundation Committee will be notified that your grant has been submitted and is complete. We will then consider approving your grant at our committee meeting after August 1st, 2017. So there's the button on the bottom, the Save. This is what you click once you're ready to submit your grant. So your grant is approved. What happens next? Your grant will be given a P number. It's 4 numbers after the P, and it'll be listed on the website. You will receive district approval notification via email with the amount of the grant approval. And then the Rotary Foundation will approve our district grant block in about 4 to 5 weeks from your approval email. Once all of our grants are approved by the committee, we submit them to the Rotary Foundation, and this will take about 4 to 5 weeks. So once we get them approved, your club will be notified of a direct deposit for your grant via email from the website. And this is very, very important. Don't spend any money on your project before your funds arrive from the district designated funds. Sometimes Rotary may change the amount of the grant, so just to be on the safe side, don't spend any money until your funds arrive. So then your project is going to be listed on the grant website. And look on the left, and the grants are in numerical order. Then it gives the title of the grant, the country that the grant is in, the location where it's going to be, our district number, the club sponsoring the grant, the amount of the grant, and the status of the grant. If you post a grant that needs money, it'll automatically post it in red how much money is needed to complete your grant. And this will invite other clubs to participate. So your money has arrived. What happens next? Next, it's very important that you document and save proof of all of your expenses related to the grant, like store receipts, canceled checks, invoices marked paid from vendors, showing that the funds were spent for the project. Scan all of them to PDF format and then upload them on the document page of the district grant by clicking administration box. And this is what it looks like. Once you hit administration, there's your document page, and then you're going to name the document. You're going to choose the file, and it'll take you to where your PDF is located, and then you upload it. Next thing is anything financial. Please, please, please click restricted access. And these documents can only be accessed by project partners. So make sure that any document that is a bank statement, a canceled check, credit card statements, anything financial, that you click restricted access. And again, this will only be viewed by anyone that is involved with the grant and on the grant email distribution list. Next, we'd love for you to add comments to the history log. You can enter the history log of your grant by clicking history log, and you click the administration box. Type in your comments on the red box, and then you click save history log and send email. The copy of the comments will be recorded on the history log and will be emailed to everyone on the email distribution list. And this is what the history log looks like. You're going to click history log, and the red box you type in, and check and see who's going to be looking at the email. The CCs are usually the members of the district foundation committee, and then whoever else you designate. Then you click save history log and send your email. We'd love to have pictures of your grants. We use them for our Rotary Foundation seminars and for our district grant training at district assembly. So upload photos of your projects in various stages on the photo page of the district grant, and you click the administration box. You click choose file, select your pictures, put a caption under them, and you can also find instructions on the website under help quick tips, and it's tip number 7, how to upload pictures. So here's what it looks like when you're going to load your pictures. So your grant is finished and complete. What happens next? You should balance your expenses with the total combined grant funds. And if you have any money left over $200, one half of that amount, which is the matching funds, should be returned by check to the district foundation. Copy the check, convert it to PDF format, and upload it to the documents page. Make a note on the history log and mail the check to the district office. Attention, District Foundation Committee. The next thing is you have to complete a 1-page district grant final report. And you can find it in the district website by clicking Foundation and clicking Grant. Convert your report to PDF format and upload it to the documents page. Then record it in your history log. This will send an email to everyone involved in the project that the report has been completed. The way you do this, you go to the description page of the grant and click, then you go and click Reported. Your grant must be completed by April 1, 2018. The grant will then be reviewed by the District Foundation Committee and will be marked completed. So this is the button that you go to. You go to your description page once everything is done and uploaded, and you click Reported. And here is a sample of what the district grant final report looks like. It asks you for your district grant number, the name of the grant, and it asks you to briefly describe the grant and any changes that might have occurred, and then how it benefited your club, and then you have to check on the impact the grant has had. Then you have to put in here the amount of district grant funds received. That would be your $3,500, the amount that the club or club contributed, and if you had other funds, other clubs contribute, and the total amount of the grant. Then this needs to be signed by your club president and your contact person. If your club president is not available, your club treasurer can sign. And then you upload this into your documents page. So we are done with the training, and we just want you to know that these are going to be the links that we're going to have in the District Foundation website. The grant policies for this Rotary year, 2017-2018, the club banking deposit information form, a short instruction sheet on how to complete your grant, a copy of the district grant final report form, and the terms and conditions for Rotary Foundation district grants. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can email me with your questions, and please include your district grant. That way I can go on the website and I can review it for you. That's my email address, marta_knight@yahoo, with my cell phone number. And this is the contact information for our foundation committee. Janice Kurth is the chair. I'm your grant subcommittee chair, and John Fister is the stewardship committee chair. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I look forward to approving all of your grants for this coming Rotary year.
Thank you, Marta. And that is all the time we have for our webinar today. Attendees of today's webinar will receive a hyperlink to view the recording and to share with other Rotary members. So on behalf of Marta, thank you for joining us and taking time to be part of this webinar. For this and other information on district grants, be sure to visit our website at rotary5340.org. Thank you and have a great day.